After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, get! Here we go, here we go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready, ready?
Play action. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. DeForest Buckner getting in there to drop him on the first play of the Super Bowl. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Hey, kick, 7 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That's fielded at about the 18. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
Gun.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. The job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
As to the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
we go. Set.
Ready. They'll stick with him again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Commanders first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Take over first and 10.
On one. Ready?
12-yard line.
11. Here we go. Here we go. Shot.
On first and 10, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
6-yard line.
Let's get set. Dot.
Up the middle they go. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here we go. Hey, can. Dot.
Burrow will shovel ahead to the receiver. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on third and 9.
12. 11. Right, 80. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
12. Dot.
Here's a run. From the 1, second and goal.
11.
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Go Burrow. extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up second and 12.
Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commander. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Travel start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game. So, from 37, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Burrow.
At the 37-yard line.
That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. Look at the big man go. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
11 him. Right. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
13-yard line.
Back. 180. 180. Back.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now give up the middle, and that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
60 Vices. 60 Vices.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson. He's able to forced the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Ryan Rico now, as this drive quickly stalls out, so he's on to punch it away. This one, returnable. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
11. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And he will go all the way. Greg Palmer. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me it's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35 yards.
Come on.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Ready.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It is 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
It's this set. Ready? Raise up. Twelve. 11.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end got it. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
1st down.
11, mighty. 11. Right 80.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Can. 11, Thomas. 11, Thomas.
Burrow to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. He'll let this go for Goddard. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Okay, from the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates.
Daniels going to throw again. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
Let's go now. Wrap throwing. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
To the air again is Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now whistle. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. That one is good. And the Commanders will cut into that lead. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On one, right? 11. Blitz. Here we go. 12.
Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good. 11. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
The 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 5.
11. 12.
Back to throw. Burrow. Forced to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
11 MT.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will score. Jamar Super Bowl.
This kick is good.
Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The Commanders
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll give on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. On first down, Daniel. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We've got three tight ends here on first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Washington.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
On second down, it's Daniels. Moving, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jamar Stewart, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from him here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. Pickup of 46 yards.
Here we go. At the 13-yard line.
Ready? Start.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. To the goal line and in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The extra point is good. And the Bengals stretch things out even further.
49. Commanders 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. 70 up. Let's go. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now a running play. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's 3rd and 4.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Get up. 19 Tiger. Green.
On play action, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Ready? 7 top Cougar 19.
He'll go. Here's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 55 yards on the game. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Come on, come on.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That was too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jamar Stewart getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. It's Jones. McLaurin open on the left side. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Jones. This caught, and he's in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Washington. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders will get just a bit closer.
Bengals 49, Commanders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Top line, ready?
20-yard line.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. Stop.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Quick throw, the RPO to Goddard. And they will finally run him down. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll run on second down. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Third and long.
60 average, 60 average. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Now he'll air one out. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
It's first down, and they'll run. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4.
Here we go. Back
to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. First and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's a design run. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
5 brings up second and 5.
On 2, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. And the Bengals have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day,